Greetings and welcome to your Oracle message for the day. I am Kat Morgan and I welcome you to this video, to this channel, and to this space. This is a collective reading and it is timeless, so whenever you come across this video, however you come across it, it's the right time for you to be getting this message. And we've been pulling one card randomly from our mega deck. You can look down in the description below for more information on that if you haven't already done that. But today's card is pulled from the Earthcraft Oracle deck by Diaz, Anderson, Fortune. Abbreviated last names there for those ladies. And it is card number 38, the shift. And before we go in the book and see what the reading says for us in the book, we want to get also messages and information, transmissions that are coming directly to us from the image on the card itself, from what we can see on the screen before us. And so we have, first of all, the number 38. We know that reduces down to 11. 11 is one of those portal cards. 11 is 1 plus 1, which reduces down to a 2. So this is a portal card, shift, the shift. We've had this, we've had this word, this message come up over and over and over on this channel. You guys that have been returning friends that I welcome, obviously are welcome, new and returning friends, but for anybody that's been listening to videos on this channel for a while now, you all know how how much we've heard on shift, not manifesting anymore. We have shifted out of manifesting things where we're trying to create things out of not being created, where now we're actually shifting into the creation, the reality of our choosing, of our choice, by the things that we are thinking, by the feelings that we are feeling, by the actions that we are taking, and by the words that we are speaking. We understand our power. We understand, I guess the newest word now being thrown about is our agency. We can be our own agent. We don't have to have somebody else representing us in the world anymore. We are in charge of our lives. We are in control of what we say and what we do and how we feel. We understand now that we can control our emotions, that we don't have to be controlled by them. We can control what we think. We don't have to be controlled by our thoughts. This is the shift. This is the mission. This is your purpose. Your mission is to shift into your desired reality, your DR. And how do we do that? We do that by taking control over what we are thinking and what we are saying and what we are feeling and what we are doing. Let's look at the image on the card here. We have a tree coming up behind this person standing in. This is the river of creation. This is the force of creation. This is the consciousness of creation. And where it is actually, is he the source of this all? And when I say he, we understand that's just the image that we see before us right now. We understand that the creation consciousness has no gender. To speak of, it is both masculine, feminine. When we see cycles here, I see the seasons, I see spring and winter and fall and summer. I see butterflies coming up representing transformation, and this river either flowing through, being sourced from, or simply just being nexused in this particular point right here. But we've got the event horizon literally right before us. And what we are doing is walking that envelope, that thin, narrow path between the present and the next present moment. I've been looking at the word present lately, and I won't be surprised if we start seeing this come up in future YouTubes and other platforms that aren't sourced from this channel specifically, because it's amazing how when you start using certain terms, they just start coming up, like manifest shifting. But we have the opportunity in the present. We understand, we think of the present like a gift. I'm giving you a present. But when you look at the word present and actually take it apart, it's pre-sent. This is the stuff where you are right now, is the stuff that you pre-sent from things that you did in the past, from emotions that you had in the past, and words and actions and thoughts, that all of those things that you were doing previously, anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks in the past, are now actually here in your reality. You are pre-sending to your future self this energy, whatever it is that you are. Starts out with emotions primarily. People have this belief that what we are thinking makes us feel a certain way, and to a certain extent, just like this picture here shows us, it's a circle, it's a cycle, it's an ongoing thing, it's an ebb and a flow. It follows all of the hermetic laws in the truest form. We understand that this comes and goes. We are happy, we are not happy, and it's all a matter of where we find ourselves on that scale of consciousness. But we are pre-sending to our future selves, our future reality, by what we are doing right now. But we see this tree coming up, like the new life always springing forward, tulips coming up. I see snowflakes too, how we crystallize our manifesting, if you want, into reality through our consciousness, like crystallizing snowflakes out of water droplets in the air. But we've got moon energy, we've got spirals coming in, just tons and tons. This is the source of creation. We are the source of creation. We are this person standing in this place with the creation force literally flowing through from us into our reality. Let's take a look at the book and find out what it says for us for today, for our card for today, for card number 38, the shift. Like the changing of the seasons, transitioning from who you are to who you are becoming is a gradual process. The shift arrives when you feel or may feel suspended in time, or as if at a crossroads. You are ready to move toward something bigger. But there are many paths you could take. So much potential. It's hard to take that first step. Be still in this transition and take this opportunity to look before you leap. Now is your chance to gain additional clarity before making a decision. I am reminded of the weekly tarot that we pulled, the angel message. Angel Marlena, is it, that's watching over us this week? Yes, review all options thoroughly and check in with your beliefs, values, and goals. Call on your guides. Being still may bring up feelings of anxiousness and vulnerability. So have compassion with yourself as you take this much needed moment of suspension. Know that this transitional phase will pass, and soon your path will become clear. And we have a little ritual that we can do. You can take the opportunity to do that right now. You just need if you have a citrine candle or a citrine crystal, or anything that is a yellow color, piece of paper, ribbon, some thread, or just imagine, you can see right here in the upper left-hand corner, see this sun? That is the representation of the citrine crystal right there. Some eucalyptus oil, or you know what eucalyptus smells like. bring that thought to your mind, as well as a yellow candle, any color candle. The flames are yellow, or again, we have this yellow sun right here before us, and you can get that energy of that flame coming to you right now if you don't have these items available. So what we want to do is prepare a place where a citrine crystal can be placed on a windowsill or somewhere where it can take in sunlight for a day. Put it away before the moon rises. Now, the crystal has the energy of the sun to shine more light on a situation or question. So to begin your ritual, rub the outside of the yellow candle, symbolizing clarity, with a drop of eucalyptus oil. If the candle is in glass, just add a drop to the top. 1 drop is enough. Light the yellow candle. Next, circle your citrine crystal 3 times over the flame. Place it next to the candle. Sit in silence with the candle in front of you and do a series of 10 deep breaths, followed by gentle breathing for 5 minutes. Consider the different paths ahead and ask yourself which direction you feel most clearly connected to at this moment. Envision what it would look like to follow that road and what steps you need to take moving forward. So again, you can do this without all of the trappings, okay? You can simply just close your eyes right now, right here, in this while you're watching this video, and imagine a small yellow tea light candle in front of you right there in its little metal container, and it's got that little drop of eucalyptus oil. You can smell that, and you take that deep breath in as you light the candle, and you can see it kind of sparking from where it's touching the oil a little bit as it catches the wick with flame, and the whole thing kind of bursts into life for a second. And you just settle in with that flame right before you, and you take some deep breaths in, and you breathe in that energy of clarity, of clear knowledge, of clairvoyance, of clairaudience, of hearing clearly, of seeing the path before you clearly. And imagine the different things that you have before you in this question, whatever it is that you have a question of, and ask, if I take a step forward in this direction, how do I feel? If I take a step in this other direction, how do I feel? And compare how you feel. Does one make you feel excited and you start seeing more steps coming in front of you? Or do you feel a little hesitant as you imagine a path and you're not sure what your next steps would be going forward if you took that step? That's the best way to tell how something's going to work. We have been working with understanding how our bodies respond with the tip test. We've talked about that in various videos. This is very much a very strong posture of doing the tip test, where your eyes closed, center of gravity right in the center of where your diaphragm and your heart are meeting, your hands up in a prayer position, holding whatever it is, holding the image of whatever it is, that question that's in your mind, and asking Source, Creation, God, Universe, Spirit, for clarity, for clear vision, for clear audience, for understanding on what to do next. So that's our reading for the day. I do hope that it resonated and blessed you. Feel free to leave any comments if you want to do that, or like, subscribe, share if you feel so inclined as well. I am so glad that you were here with us today. Thank you so much for joining us on our little adventure. You have the power to shift into your desired reality now, just by wanting that and by taking the next step. What's the next best thing you can do? What's the next best, most exciting thing that you can do to follow your passion, as Bashar would say, right? This is the energy of creation. You are the creator, and you are creating your reality by what you do right now. So bring that energy of love, of joy, of peace, of passion into your day today. Understand you are the shifter. You are the creator. And if something isn't going the way that you would like it to go, just ask, how can I bring more light, more joy, more peace, more love into this situation? And you'll get your answer. It'll be very clear. It'll be very immediate. And maybe sometimes it's just simply to just step back. Let them do their thing. Let it be as it is. Stop trying to fight with the boulders in the middle of the stream and simply be the water flowing past them. I love you. You are amazing. I am so proud of you and so proud of the work that you've been doing and so excited for where you are going and what you are creating. So be blessed. Have an amazing, fantastic day. Namaste and ciao for now.